In this video, we talk Harry Potter Miniatures Adventure Game. Alright, I got a new game. Let's open it up. She comes in a tin, which tins are interesting. They can get pretty easily banged up. I don't know if they get banged up easier than boxes, but it seems like the tins I have do get banged up easier than boxes. Alright, so here is a packet of rules and stuff. We'll look at that in a second, because I think probably many of you guys are here to look at the miniatures. Oop, speaking of, ooh, wow, she's, look at that. Okay, boom. Alright, so let's spin this around, and we have bases, and, they're actually textured, which is interesting. So if you didn't want to do anything extra, you have it right there, and it feels pretty good. I bet that would be easy to dry brush. All right, so let's take a look. They're actually in a bunch of pieces. So I got a bunch of legs there. Okay, and then here's some torsos, and then there's one of the spiders. Let's pull that guy out. So it looks like I'll have to figure out how to put all these together. Here is, that's one of the spider swarms, I think. So these are resin. So they come with all the issues of resin, which resin, usually the detail means the detail's good. Like if you look at Hermione here, I think that's a pretty good looking mini. It's some good facial detail, good textures in there. But resin tends to be a little more fragile. I've heard a lot of people say that when it shows up, their wands are broken. And is this flash? It looks like there's some. Is that supposed to be there? No, that's some. Oh yeah. I'll cut that off. Yeah, but that's. I like the. That might be some more. The scarf and everything there. All right, so there's Hermione. Here's one of the Death Eaters. It's pretty good detail in the mask. And the cloak is nice. It's not like huge flat portions. So that'll be easier to do. This is another Death Eater. Disembodied arms. Oh, and they're still on like a almost like a sprue bit. So I'm gonna have to clip those off. So I'm gonna do some building. Well, that's not that big of a deal. I build minis. Okay. So what else do we got in here? Pack of cards. So I think let's see. Some of these are like scenario stuff that I'm unsure of. All right, so here's some potions. Oh, well, it looks like they're all mixed up. Okay, so I got to sort the cards out. That's a little bit of a pain in the butt. But there should be in here potions, items. There should be some spells in here, I hope. Oh, yeah, there's a spell, Confundo. And, all right, well, so I'm going to have to sort through those. That's interesting. The cards are a little flimsy. Oh, I guess I should mention, this is the first edition of the game, which may be why some of the components are set up the way that they are. My son and I got it real cheap on Amazon, I think because they announced the second edition of the game. But as far as I know, it's just they're upgrading components. Everything else should be the same. So I was pretty excited to get a cheaper copy of it because this was like $35. And if you look, the second edition of the game, I think on their website is like $120. So I'll take what, $90 discount for flimsier cards or, you know, resin miniatures instead of plastic miniatures. Seems pretty good to me. All right, so scenarios. Okay. Then here's a player card. Sorry, get it on the camera. So this is Death Eater 1. It's kind of boring, but yeah, so this is his mastery for when he's casting spells, defense, and then this is the magic points that he produces each round and the type. he has a spell that's innate, impedimentia, and there's some stats up here where I'm unsure as to what those refer to, but I gotta read the rule books. Looks like this is some scenario stuff that I'm unfamiliar with. There's Death Eater 2. So I'm gonna have to go through and sort out these cards. So let's see, Death Eater, Spider. Let's see, is there any like good guys in here eventually? Nope, nope, nope. More spiders. More stuff, more stuff. There we go. Here's Harry Potter. There we go. Yep. Mastery. Oh, he's got some traits. I don't know what any of these. He's an apprentice. He's the chosen one. He's from Gryffindor, and he's a potioneer 1. I don't know what any of that means. I got to read the rule book. All right, so there's some cards. Got to sort these out. Comes with an interesting tray. I guess this room I could put all the minis in there, and then I guess the foam is here so that it doesn't bang around a little bit. All right, let's cut this open. Be very careful with my hobby knife not to cut anything. Come on. There we go. More plastic to get rid of. All right, rule book. We'll look at this in a second. All right, tokens. One of the things I enjoy about these miniature games in a box is that you get, like, I don't have to make any tokens or terrain or anything. Oh, these are really thin. This is like paper. This is like almost like super thin cardstock. So these are all of the cooldown counters for spells. There's a cooldown system. I have no idea what these are. This is white magic. The status. I think these are status. And I think these are the damage. Yeah, so everybody has 4 health in this game. So if you look, I think when you take 1 damage, you get one of these, and then if you look at the back, it flips to the orange side. That's 2 damage. And then when you take your 3rd damage, I think it's this one. Oh yeah, you're drawing the Deathly Hollows. And then if you flip that over, that means you have your 4th piece of 4th damage, and then if you take another damage, then you are out of action or whatever. So you don't have like a pile of tokens for your health. You just have 1 token in front of you, because you're gonna get a pile of these tokens for your spell power throughout the course of the round. All right, so here we go. Yep, lots more spell power. This is white spell power. Looks like some more spider swarms. So maybe you can end up, or maybe there's spawning points. I don't know. Patronus looks like more cooldown. I have no idea what those are. Probably terrain pieces. Okay, some more tokens, maybe for objectives. Here's dark magic spell power. More terrain, more damage. Spell power. Yep. And then finally the boards. So you get, these are pretty good chunky boards. You get 3 of these. It looks like there's like an outdoor section, and there is a ruins. Are they all the same? Yeah, ruins, and looks like some, yeah, outdoorsy. Maybe if it's Forbidden Forest, maybe. I don't know. Ruins, and yep. Here we go. And based on the scenario, you will array these in different ways to set up the board. All right, so finally, let's take a look at the rule book. And, yeah, table of contents. This is, seems pretty thick, but it's glossy, and it's got pictures, and yeah, lots of examples of ranges and movements and all that kind of stuff. And let's see, special rules, effects, special game cards, game modes, 57. This is one of the things I'm interested in. Oh wow, scenarios. There's a bunch of scenarios. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all right. There's a bunch of scenarios. More scenarios. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Game modes. All right, so there's a duel, there's a campaign, and there's cooperative play. So in a duel, that's like a one-shot. Campaign mode, looks like there's different difficulty modes. Okay. And scenarios. So I bet a campaign is probably like if you, it's probably less of a campaign and more of like a mini tournament. All right, and then there is a cooperative play mode. And I'm very interested in playing that with my kids. So, oh wow, I can go up to 6 players. Interesting. All right, and then cooperative scenarios. Yeah, and then all the scenarios. So, wow, it's crazy. Look at me. All right, and so that's just a quick look at that. Oh, let's take a look at the dice. We didn't look at the dice. Where's the dice? Here we go. Oh, so these are nice and chunky. Let's see, are they screen? Nope, they're filled in. It's not just printed on it. There's a little indent there. And there's the symbol of the Deathly Hallows on the 6. And they're good size. They're bigger than regular dice. Yep. Okay, so yeah, these seem adequate. All right, so that is a very quick unboxing of the Harry Potter Miniature Adventure Game, 1st edition. And I'm planning on doing some more videos on this one. I'll do a couple, like how to set things up, how to play. I'll do a review. And I am going to be painting the Hogwarts trio on the channel. So we got Hermione here, and I got some plans for those. And you won't see me doing, I might do some spiders, but my son and I split this, so he's going to be doing Death Eaters. But I'll do the Harry Potter trio, and maybe I'll do some spiders. And so you'll see some painting, and I'll talk a little bit more about the rules and everything once I've read the rule book. I'll probably do a Let's Play with my son, and I'll do a review at some point. So I'm pretty excited about making some Harry Potter content and exploring this game. And if you think you'd be interested in it, I would say go on Amazon, check out the 1st edition. I think even after I got this for like 37 bucks, and I think when I checked the other day, it was down to like 30. So maybe check out what the difference is in the 2nd edition. But if it's just quality stuff and you're willing to save $100 to get some resin miniatures and some thinner cards, hey, go for it. Have a good one.